Just how important is this weekend's game for the Kansas City Chiefs? Is it important enough to risk further injury to your quarterback? Well, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs say his ankle can handle it, but the Houston Texans make their promises, saying otherwise. Time to discuss this Week 16 matchup as Kansas City gets ready to close out their regular season home slate on Saturday. What is up, Chiefs Kingdom? Happy Thursday. I'm Hayley Lewis, and this is Chiefs News Daily. We got the latest updates straight from head coach Andy Reid on Patrick Mahomes and Hollywood Brown. Plus, we listened to a very viral interview clip coming by way of the Houston locker room. Give us a like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel, and let's get into this report. Well, reports Thursday morning via ESPN's Jeremy Fowler shared that the Chiefs plan to activate wide receiver Hollywood Brown for this weekend's game against the Texans, pending any setbacks. Now, Brown has been a full participant in practice all week after his 21-day practice window was open this past Friday. That's nearly a week ago today. Now, the veteran wide receiver has not played for the Chiefs since suffering a sternoclavicular injury on the first play of the first preseason game against Jacksonville Jaguars. On another note, quarterback Patrick Mahomes is expected to play this weekend as long as he continues to feel good in practice. Now, backup QB Carson Wentz remains ready if he needs to step in. So head coach Andy Reid spoke with reporters today after practice concluded to share more on the receiver's return and Mahomes' ankle health/availability. Here is your Thursday version of a Fast Friday.
Chamari and DJ. And then the rest of the guys were out there working. I know the questions are about Patrick. He worked out this week full, and we'll most likely end up playing. We'll just see how things worked out today. Rotated guys at the left tackle position, Joe Tooney being one of them, and then the young guys. So and we'll just finalize that as we get closer here. So, but they all got work in there. Look forward to the challenge of playing the Texans. D'Amico's done a great job there, and I think they're good offensively, defensively, and special teams wise. So, but our guys have had a real good week of preparation. Look forward to that challenge for that time, Drew.
Hollywood, do you expect to be on the field?
Yeah, there's a good chance on that. Yep.
As far as like the Texans and their defense in the front, we've seen some kind of bulletin board type comments as in. And, you got to play that kind of game with your players, right? Showing them their comments. They see enough of that stuff online.
Listen, we just play. We practice and we play. So,
Coach, I'm so sorry, sir. How's Hollywood looked? I mean,
yeah, he's done a nice job. I mentioned earlier just about it wasn't his leg, so he's been able to run, keep himself in running shape. But the rest of it, where the surgery wasn't at, it looked good. Was doing fine, yeah.
Andy, do you feel like at this point, you'd say Patrick will play unless he has a setback? Is that about where?
Yeah, listen, I don't want to lead you one way or the other. Yeah. I'm going to make sure that we've been taking it day by day, and that's kind of where we're at. So, but he did look good out there, yeah.
When you say look good, can you elaborate on that? What you specifically saw from him to let you know he's ready to go?
Yeah, he moved around pretty good. So you're always looking to make sure they can get out of the way, not to further any harm to him. So that's what I look at.
Coach, in your work this week, did you give Carson a little bit more than usual working with the regular guy?
Yeah, well, not necessarily with the regular guys, but he did get some extra stuff, yeah.
With Chamari, in regard to his concussion, where's he kind of at in the protocol, and is there a chance that he could still play Wednesday?
There's a chance Wednesday, but right now he's still in the protocol and going through it. He's doing better every day, so we'll have to see. Definitely, though, out for this game.
Coach, I'm guessing nothing ever really surprises you with Patrick, but 5 days ago, do you think he would be kind of where he is now physically?
I wasn't sure. I've been through it with him before, and he amazes me every time he does it. I mean, the guy, he's so mentally tough, and just it's a mindset that he has going into it, and so where he was a few days ago, yeah, I'd probably say it was a long shot, but he's done well with it.
Last one, Sam.
And only a few games left in the season. Is it ultimately your goal to get DJ back in that left tackle spot? Do you feel like that's where the best solution?
Yeah, we got to let that hamstring out. Being a bit cautious, I don't want him to go out and do it again. But yeah, eventually he'll get back in there and get going.
You feel like it's reasonable he could play against Pittsburgh?
There's a chance. But, I mean, literally, he's been going out and running, and so to see, to test it, but he doesn't have that explosion right now. So, but it's getting better as we go.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
So Mahomes is most likely, in the words of Coach Reid, going to start Saturday against the Texans, and Hollywood also has a, quote, good chance of playing. Here's a look at the game day designations and the final injury report for the week. Left tackle DJ Humphries did not work all week, and he sat out last week as well. Cornerback Shamari Connor also did not work the entire week due to a concussion, and he is ruled out. Coach Reid said that there is a chance that both of those players could play on Wednesday, so that's next Wednesday against the Steelers. You can also see the Texans game day designations listed here as well. Now, a few others spoke at the podium today after Coach Reid, so let us check in with two former Houston players, safety Justin Reid and wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins.
That's pretty good. Hollywood has played a lot in this league. Consider him a veteran receiver, so having the experience out there is good. Setting examples for the young guys out there, not just Xavier, but some of the practice squad guys as well, how he practice. No, it doesn't. I still live in Houston as well. I know some of those guys, so I see them in all season, but it doesn't really have any more significant than any other game to me.
How was Pat look this week?
Like he always does. Yep.
Yeah, they have. This is a playoff caliber team. They have a lot of talent. Joe Mixon, explosive out of the backfield, loves catching the ball, can get to the edge, very dangerous. Dalton Schultz, all around good tight end. Nico Collins is having a hell of a year. This guy's catching everything in the cylinder. Tank Dell, very crafty route runner, does a good job. John Mechie, another decent wide receiver, who does a really good job for him. C.J. Stroud, we know what his ceiling is. Offensive Rookie Player of the Year. Larry Tunsil, perennial play left tackle. So they have a bunch of talent on that team, and D'Amico's done a good job rallying those guys, especially with all of the young core that they have them going in the right direction. I'm happy that they're doing well, but also excited for the opportunity to play against them. It's always fun playing your old team because you know everybody on the field at the same time, so it's fun. Yeah, you know what? The way it's been all year has been the next guy up. We've had a constant rotation, and we have confidence in whoever's on the field. Chris Roland Wallace has been able to make plays. If he is able to make it, he'll be in there and he'll be making some plays for us. Josh Williams comes in and makes plays. Najee Johnson comes in and makes plays. So it doesn't matter. Jaden Hicks, Brian Cook. It doesn't matter who's on the field. When you're on the field, you're a starter. And we have faith in all those guys to come out and perform, and we have the record we have because guys have been able to come in and make plays when we need them to.
All right, a few trending social media posts that we want to share with you. First up, what have we learned that happens after opponents give Kansas City bulletin board material? It usually does not work out well. Well, Texans defensive tackle Tim Settle Jr. apparently did not get that memo. Take a listen.
This is the top team in the league right now by the NFL, but it's nothing. I definitely see this O-line. It definitely has its loopholes, and it definitely has its their struggles. But I feel like that we can take advantage of that. We got an elite D-line. I feel like Pat's a little banged up, so I don't know if he's gonna play or not. But I hope he's mobile enough because we coming in Arrowhead.
You guys plan to get after that?
Yeah, for sure. Pat better make a good decision. I ain't making no threats. I'm making promises.
I got you. You guys did such a great...
Oh boy. Now, I'll give credit where it's due. Settle does have 5 sacks on the season so far, and the Texans defense ranks in the top 3 in sacks and turnovers. Now, Mahomes has been sacked 35 times so far this season, but 0 times last week when the Chiefs made some rotations on their offensive line. So it should be an interesting mismatch on Saturday. All right, more tweets catching some traction. The Chiefs said goodbye to Clyde Edwards-Helaire this week, who has already landed with a new team. CEH joins the Saints, who signed the former first-round pick to their practice squad. Of course, everyone here wishing Clyde all the best in his next chapter. Alrighty, folks, that does it for another episode of Chiefs News Daily. Again, we'll be back tomorrow. In the meantime, like and subscribe right here on the KCSN YouTube channel. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. We'll see you back here on Friday.